Happy Sunday, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. For all of you guys who are newcomers to my channel, I definitely thank you for dropping by. To all my OGs, what's good? Okay, so as a fellow light worker, I totally understand what's happening in your life. Okay, I am going through it with you. I have been through it already. I am a teacher, a seer, a guide, a mentor to many. Okay, not just here on YouTube, but also in my everyday life, just as you are. My goal is to really help you to ascend within your journey. Okay, this is a mission of it's so much. That's all I can say, of unconditional love. It's a mission about our sainthood. It's a mission about our life purpose. We're really being called to help other people to ascend, to be a light in other people's lives. And it's tough. It is, right? Because we experience some of the most traumatic things in our own lives. So that's the role that I play. All right, I am like a lighthouse for light workers. Whatever you need, okay. I can't help with everything, of course, but I can at least guide you. Now, my purpose is to help you to evolve. Okay, so if you're feeling triggered by anything, definitely check in with your higher self. But we go through the lessons that we do because it's a part of our spiritual experience. It's how we grow. It's how we evolve. And in order for us to be able to help the next person, we definitely have to experience some things. So just keep in mind that everything that you're going through is not happening to you for say to make you feel stuck or defeated or anything of that nature. It's an opportunity for you to grow within your situation. Okay, so try to change your perspective about it. I know it can get tiresome, but this is why we, as me, other YouTubers across the YouTube world, we do this. Okay, now I'm gonna set my intentions, and then you guys don't forget, we're all on different timelines. Take what you need, you leave the rest. Use the spirit of discernment. Okay, flip these roles as you see fit. On top of that, that's about it. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading. Protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for using me as a messenger. Thank you for ultimate protection over each and every last one of us, our families and our significant others, our friends, our neighbors, our most definitely divine counterparts as well. I also ask that these messages help to empower my fellow light workers, that it serves the highest good of everyone who is tuned in and everyone involved. And so it is. Okay, so the card that came out for you guys was Initiation by Air. This is like, I really love this deck. Okay, so it's a lot to read in the book. I'll pull out exactly what stands out to me the most. But here, let me show y'all what it is. The Lightworkers Oracle. And number 24. And so you're being initiated into something here is what it sounds like. But let's see. It says you have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind develops without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power today? Okay. Your mind can become so more spacious and luminous if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind can be a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not given a chance to empty, however, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation, which liberates and opens the mind, empowers advanced souls to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is that the mind is expected to dominate the inclinations of the heart, rather than serve it. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator, and defender of what has genuine value to the heart. But the power to feel what has meaning for us what moves us enough to rise above our fears and risk growth come from the heart, not the mind. When the mind is given the task to feel and the heart is told to not feel, paralysis, confusion, and discomfort are experienced. As you enter into this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you've been taught and learn to question what you once held to be true. As you disengage from habitual mental patterns, you will begin to observe your thoughts rather than be swept up in them. Soon you will begin to experience yourself as the peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Will the mind go through its motions? Yes. However, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time, your spirit shall guide your mind back towards peace. You will change the way you relate to your own mind, becoming more empowered. As you soften the strident action of the mind, you will see that you can use your mental gifts wisely, rather than allowing them to cause you pain. Those who have strong and mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention, and creativity, but they often also suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions. They may even be addicted to thinking, which can wear them out and create cravings for sugar that can lead to depression and illnesses. Instead, it is much better to regularly take time out from the mind and be in the moment, feeling energized, playful, and at peace. Your mind is a powerful creature. Tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Give yourself rest and the opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as regularly as you can. There is no need to judge or despair. This is an advanced initiation and one that is brought to you only when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from you as you learn to handle your mental energies more constructively. The oracle is indeed an omen of greater peace and happiness in your imminent future. So the invocation for this says, and we can say it together, all right? So I'll try to say it slow-mo, all right? But however, here we go, y'all. I call upon the unconditionally loving ones to help me empty and refresh my mind, renewed in eternal love. May I express my freedom in making wise decisions that create joy and love in me and in the world. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, protection, and instruction to assist me in bringing my mind into a loving consciousness. May the light of the divine shine unobstructed through my mind, bringing peace to the world. May the unconditionally loving helpers of humanity help bring light, healing, and joy to the minds of all. Through my own free will, so be it. So be it. So be it. All right, y'all. So let's see what is clouding your mind. Okay. What got you all up in your head today? Let's see. Let's see. Tell me about the initiation by air card. Why is this card so important for my fellow light workers to know? I get it. I understand. Sometimes things can be so overwhelming and it's a lot to process and you can get stuck. You can get confused. You can get clouded in your judgment because it's like you're trying to process your feelings, your emotions. You're trying to process the situation and how to respond. You know, it's so many things here that you're up against, period, in your life, right? So with the Six of Cups coming out in a reverse position here, it's definitely something you could be stuck on or clinging to, you know, whatever it may be. It's a mindset. Is what I'm hearing. It's a habit. Okay. And it basically, it could stem from childhood is also what I'm seeing with that Six of Cups in the reverse. And what's happening here is the fact that it's some things here that you have to express with the Page of Wands coming out in a reverse position, but it's hard for you to put it into action. Why? Because of those past situations. Okay. Something definitely, and I'm gonna pull more energy on the more cards on the Six of Cups reverse, because something has triggered you. But the reason why you're triggered is because of something you haven't really fully processed from your past. Okay. So with the Judgment card coming in the reverse position, definitely take some time to do some self-evaluation about this situation here, because this could lead to so much self-doubt and confusion and all of that, right? So this is a part of your spiritual awakening is what I just heard. Okay, this is that period here while you're awakening here to a new way of thinking and how to process your situations here. Okay, so tell me about the Six of Cups in the reverse position. So you've had a lot of conflict at one time before here with someone from your past, masculine energy possibly, right? With the Five of Wands in the reverse position and the King of Swords in the reverse. It's like you've moved on, right? You may have even reconciled your differences, but it's still a problem. And that's how I'm really seeing it. It's still a problem because it still holds a lot in your energy today, okay? So tell me more about this. Someone could have been very stubborn, very, it's like this energy I'm feeling where you really didn't have a voice. Let's just put it that way. You didn't have a voice. I feel like you may have always had to silence your voice, or you couldn't speak your truth, or you couldn't really, you know, speak on how you felt because this person always kind of like dominated you when it came to that, right? I know you probably just even submitted just because you wanted peace. It's like, I don't even want to have to keep fighting this battle because it feels like a losing battle. And you may have always had to try to prove yourself and never won. Okay, you did walk away from that person in that situation is what I'm seeing here as well. But the thing is, it's like it still has a hold on you when it comes to your now, when it comes to how you express yourself and being able to speak truthfully about how you feel. I'm hearing like it stifles you. Tell me about the Page of Wands in the reverse. Especially when it comes to love. It stifles you. You've always seemed to have to, with that Ace of Cups coming out and the Hangman beside it, you're in a situation right now where you may be in hangman position where you're just literally waiting. You're waiting on love. It's like, it feels like you're waiting on someone to hand you that cup that's overflowing. And what you want, it's like you're not really fully expressing that, but you're not expressing it because of your fear from what happened to you in that previous situation. And remember, energy is energy. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a female operating in their masculine energies, right? So you take it how it resonates for you in your story. But because of not being able to express what it is you're feeling or the ideas that you may have, and going through what you've been through, it can literally cause you to just really just like not fight for, this seems like love. You're not fighting for it no more. It's almost this energy of, you know, I don't want to fight anymore. I feel defeated, or I'm ready to fold on what it is that I once believed in, because I'm still going to be stuck. I feel like I'm still going to be stuck in a situation where I'm left hanging, right? It's like, it still feels like what I'm hearing is like one-sided situations. Is what you may be thinking. And when I see the Devil card coming out, right, it's an ego-based way of thinking is what I'm seeing. Okay, whoever you were connected to previously before, that situation you went through was very toxic. It was very traumatic, and it definitely has caused you to feel stifled when it comes to using your voice, to expressing your true feelings. Yeah, it's like one of these things, you know, when it's time to open up completely about it. Yep, that's what, look, it's coming out. It's like whoever this person is, King of Swords in a reverse position next to the Eight of Cups. Yes, you walked away from those cups because they're not serving you any longer, but this person still holds a heavy presence in your, or whatever they did, okay? So tell me about the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, I need just quite a few cards. Thank you. Tell me about this King of Swords. Look at that. Could have been a father figure. Could have been a spouse. But it's the way that they talk to you. The communication wasn't there. The Emperor in the reverse. They were very stubborn. They lacked structure. They lacked discipline in all. Okay. Eight of Wands in the upright position. However, they always seem to have come in real slick is what I'm hearing. That's just what it is. They were slick with their mouth. And the stuff that they said, it's like they were like darts. I'm envisioning, I'm a seer, you guys, so sometimes I'm visualizing and I see it. It's like they were like darts. Their words were like darts, and they always was coming at you. Thank you. Two of Swords. So it was definitely very hard for you to make a decision here with this situation, because again, it played on your self-esteem a whole lot, and how you view the world, how you view people, how you view society, situations, period. It's just like it played heavily on your decision making is what I'm seeing. Okay, but overall, what I'm saying is that you've made a decision. You made a decision. You chose to choose your happiness. You chose to move on from that situation and recover and to heal. I got the Four of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, next to the Two of Cups, right? You made a decision, but you connected with somebody new. Tell me about it. That's moving slow as hell. It's almost, yeah, it's almost like the same exact scenario almost, or you may feel triggered by some of their actions, some of the things that they may say, okay, and it may trigger you, all right, with it, because truthfully, I'm hearing this, like you have to be really truly honest about what it is that you want and you need, because what it seems like you see this person as someone that you can have something long term with, or you can have some type of foundation with, but it's like when it comes to them bringing you that offer, they're moving slow as hell. They don't like to take risks whatsoever, and what I'm hearing is because of their past situations. So overall, my spirit team, what is it that you're advising them to do when it comes to this situation? When it comes to this, it's your lover. So it's your lover. You may be really good friends with them, but however, the Lover's card is also my twin flame card on top of that. And it's time for you to withdraw your energy. For the most part, why I say that is, it's more one of those things where it's time for you to do some soul searching. It's time for you to go within, because everything that's happening in your situation right now is like it's triggering to you, but it's triggering you here because it's trying to open you up to some things that make you feel like you want to shut down. Okay, when dealing with this person, you may feel like, you know what, I just need to step back. I can't think, I can't even get the thought to come across the way that I wanted to. I just feel clouded in my judgment. Yeah, you got to figure out what that is. The Nine of Wands is in the reverse position next to the Hermit. Okay, you are very resilient, very resilient. It's like you have a lot of adversity that comes towards you, but with this situation, with this lover, it's just like, whoo, it triggers you. It pushes a button. Okay. So now you understand, like, it seems like now we're going through this period in our stories where we are learning why we have to go through these experiences. All right. Seven of Swords. So you may not be, you may have, let's just say, wearing a mask, not really fully showing or operating in your most authentic self when it comes to this, like really just speaking your truth, really showing what it is that you feel. It's just, yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So something here may make you kind of like revert back to past habits, thinking, patterns, things like that. But let me pour some more on the Seven of Swords and make sure it's not anything else coming through with that. Tell me what the Seven of Swords card. Your person here may be stubborn as hell, defensive. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so your person here is like they do juggle you, is what I see. So whether it's people, it's resources, it's time, it's children, it's going out, It could be anything with that 3 of Cups, okay? And here with the King of Cups, I said with the King of Cups. Did I say that? The 3 of Cups. But with the King of Cups here in the reverse, it triggered you. It pushed your buttons hard, okay? It's something here that triggers you about this person and their lifestyle. Just put it that way. All right? So, tell me about the 3 of Cups. It's like, I feel like when I keep looking at it, it's like they hold you in high honor. But, I know it's always a but, right? They hold you in high honor. You don't like, and what I'm saying is like, you're saying everything is fine, but you're not fine. You don't like the fact that, look, and what I'm hearing is that they have these other people that they have connections with. Whatever it is, that's what the problem may be. It's like the fact that, you know, whoever their friends are, whoever they deal with, they have all of these different types of connections with these people in some kind of way. And then it's like, what it does is it triggers you, because it may take you back to a moment here in your past where whoever you were dealing with, they had the same lifestyle and they always were very sneaky. They always lied. It's always been third-party situations where they would put people before you, where they didn't choose you, where they talked down on you. It was just so much. They were always out connecting with so many other people, and you were always left in the background. It's almost like you had to compete. It's always fighting to compete with other people just to be noticed by that one person. And it seems to be the same exact scenario. And it's like you may say everything is fine, I'm not bothered by it, it's all good. You know, they're working on their with the King of Pentacles, they're working on their selves. They're getting better. They're working on themselves. They're working to build a foundation for themselves, you know, to be a good provider and all this other stuff for themselves and things of that nature. But at the same time, it's like, and you see this person's value, but at the same time, it's like there's still a trigger here. They trigger the hell out of you because of their lifestyle. Tell me more. Let's do your house. You are definitely single. You don't want to be single. That's what it is. You don't want to be single. It's like you want to be able, yep. That's what the problem is. You're not expressing that you don't want to be single, okay? They have that last Pinnacle. When I see this, I got the 9 of Pentacles, and then I got this one King of Pentacles holding that one last Pinnacle. That's all you guys need. And look, in between that came out the 2 of Cups. That's all. Even with the Knight, this person still comes in. They're not coming in as a king. They're still coming in as this Knight. So it's like, in order for y'all to get to this person has to come in with this last Pinnacle for y'all to get to this 10 of Pentacles here to create y'all legacy, right? To have something long term, to reach that goal. But they're coming in as a Knight. So one, it's like they're in and out. They're slow with the offer. They're more focused on, yeah, you know, later on in the future, I definitely want something more stable and solid with you. But yeah, I see your value, I see your worth and things like that. But yeah, and that's something here that just really just kind of like pulls on you emotionally. It messes with your emotional balance. And you're like, okay, keep telling me I have everything. It's like I have all of the necessary components here for a good partnership. But then here they keep coming at me here with this Knight energy. So what the hell, right? You're like, what the hell? Okay, but what's happening here, the overall lesson, what I'm hearing is you need to dig deep and go into why that is really triggering you. Yeah, it is not fair. Yes, But what you're feeling about this, that's what you gotta face. Face whatever the conflict is, okay? Why is this Knight moving so slow? They have to basically, sorry, that was my son, y'all. They have to basically, they still got a lot of attachments, a lot of unhealthy attachments that they are in the process of releasing, is what I'm seeing, okay? They still are teeter-tottering in between, okay? So that's why they're moving so slow. It's fear, it's anxiety, it's addictions, it's all types of stuff here, and they're beginning to release these things, but it's still a lot of fear behind what's happening to them on their side of the story. Okay, with the Page of Swords in the reverse position here, they're not communicating something here. It's like they're failing to communicate something here. Okay, you may be getting on a defense about it here overall, but let me see. Tell me more about this Devil. Right, because it's really not in alignment here with what you're trying to get. What you're looking for your Nine of Cups in reality, and you may not be speaking your full truth about what it is that you want. Okay, you're looking for the Nine of Cups, but this person they see you as the Nine of Cups, but they don't want to commit. They don't want to commit, if that makes sense. You're everything, but when it comes to this, committing or following this journey with just you, yeah. That's what the problem is. And what you're looking for, let me look and see. I'm going to pull and see what the lesson is, because that's what's most important here. Let me see if I can pull it from this Lightworkers card deck. What's the lesson? Will you be able to tell me what the lesson is? Whoop. Dark Angel. I don't know if I showed y'all. So the Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. So let me read that again. The divine is always helping you remember who you are, okay, and find your true joy. When a dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. How you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light. By choosing trust and faith, you are spiritually advanced through... I'm going to slow down, y'all, because I can feel the sense of frustration coming over me, okay? Because I hate when my words get the twisting up. I just want to be able to read this through to y'all where y'all can understand. And take a moment real quick, and we're just going to breathe in and breathe out. Okay. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light. By choosing trust and faith, you are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright, not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things get tough, assuming it is not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path, even when you are not seeing immediate results. Because in your heart, you know it's right. This type of trust is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territories, you shall benefit, you shall grow in divine power and become the amazing being you are destined to be. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings, or dialoguing with your dream images. You can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depth of your suffering. Then when you are ready, acknowledge that the experience has helped you grow. As we realize how we have grown through the experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, we masterfully transform our deepest pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishments. We become true spiritual alchemists, releasing light from darkness. As you learn to put more faith in love than in fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find the light even through the dark. In this way, you become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel. Then you can show others that this is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness and show them that inner peace is possible, even when they are facing the unpredictable twists and turns of life. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. In your own time, you will rise again into the trust, restored faith, and hope, and all will be well. So call upon the wisdom and unconditional love that is within you, that you will be empowered to see the true light within everything and everyone, okay? Including that which holds the outward appearance of darkness. This is a lot. This is deep. This is a part of your healing process. It's like you have to literally move into a state of trusting here. It's a lot to think about, y'all, because I can even tell you from my own personal experiences and things that I go through. A lot of my triggers kind of tend to stem from when I was married. Okay, so a lot of stuff that I've been through within that situation has definitely been very traumatic for me. And I am on, I can say it's been about 5 or 6 years. I've been on a healing journey, okay? And I've been on my self mission for the most part, right? I have connected and found, not really found my twin, but it's like we found each other. It was so odd, about 6 years ago. So during a period of when I was going through my divorce and in separation, I met him. I didn't realize who he was until last year of June, when we actually had our, a major falling out, okay? And then within that falling out, it really pushed me to go deeper into my spiritual calling. All right, so that's why I'm here today. That situation literally was the catalyst for me to open up into the world in this way. But however, it's still a lot of things that I am triggered from my past. And I say all of that because when it comes to expressing myself, for me speaking my truth, my honest truth and my feelings, I always had a problem with doing it because of the fact that my voice was stifled in that relationship. I wasn't able to actually fully express myself without being chastised or told that what I was saying was stupid or, I'm crazy and things of that nature. So I just began to silence myself. I began to hold on to my suffering. And I have this issue with rejection. So that's how I kind of tend to look at it. And rejection didn't start there with my ex. This stuff goes back to childhood. You know how it goes, right? And even beyond. But I started really just feeling like, okay, people love, I'm telling you, I can hear all day long, you're amazing, you're this, you're that, you're this, but it always just feels like I still have to keep constantly proving myself. And I realized, I don't have to do that. That was the old me that felt like I had to prove myself to people to see how worthy I am. But when you think about it, it's like, why am I doing that, right? And especially to people who refuse to embrace or acknowledge my my worth, but it's not about them. It's about me seeing my worth. Okay. And a lot of times you still become highly triggered by certain situations because of the fact that it's habit. It's a pattern. It's a mindset. You automatically go into this thought process of, okay, whew. You go into this thought process of, oh, wow, this situation here is reminding me of something that I have already experienced, right? And when people tend to not meet you where you're at, you get frustrated, right? It's a frustration that comes over you because your mindset automatically goes into, oh, this is another instance here that this person is going to, reject me. You know what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like you hear through the reading and saying here what you actually really want, right? But you're not voicing what it is that you want from this person. So you have to really stand in your truth, even if they are not in alignment with that. But your truth of the matter is what? This is what you want. Okay? Even if you want to give it to me or you don't, I'm still going after what it is that I want, right? I'm not going to allow this to take my power away, and I'm not going to allow myself to feel like I can't speak my truth, right? So that's why I'm telling you, like, really go deep and really connect and see where it's at. Look, y'all, I go through these. I've already been through these processes here. That's why I'm able to express it here with you guys now today. But that's literally how it would take place for me in my past situation. I was not able to speak my truth, my honest to God truth. I had to silence my voice for so long that when the time comes to even do it now, I still have trouble sometimes with the communication. I really dig deep inside and like, oh, Spirit, help me, to be able to voice what I'm trying to say. Or I'll take and like, look, I need a moment to process. I'm overwhelmed. I'm still pushing myself through it because we can get in this habit of shutting down. So it's just like, okay, I can't confront this. I'm shutting down. Let me just close this person out. That's not a good thing to do. You have to face whatever it is. And it's not saying face them head on, but it's really facing the mirror for you first. Okay, so that you can understand where is this coming from. What is it that you really want and you're not expressing? If your happiness involves them and you want something serious, then that's what you have to express. You have to be true to you at the end of the day. Don't allow the mental conflict to keep you so stuck, right? When all it is just really communicating what it is that you want, okay? And if these people can't offer it to you, then it's fine. It's no negative emotions behind it. It's no anything. It's fine. It's okay. I understand. Like, it's time for me to either continue to move forward here in my story or to keep embracing and loving on you, right? That's always best at the end of the day, right? I know as humans, we love to be in connections with people. So I definitely understand. But when it comes to it, again, just as the Dark Angel says in the initiation by air, and I'm going to go back to the initiation by air too. This is about us remembering who we are. We are love. Like, we're earth angels. Come on now. We're here to teach about love. We experience the worst love stories, right? We have to. Because how can we help other people to overcome their story? We ain't never experienced it. The divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. So what you're experiencing right now is for your highest good, because it's helping you to evolve. This is like the initiation. This is the beginning, Earth Angel. This walk that we have here on planet Earth is one we signed up for. I know, right? You're like, God damn it. God. But your mind is a powerful creature. You have to tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Take and give yourself that opportunity to rest, to switch it off. I'm a Virgo, so my mind is always constantly like, I'm overanalyzing shit. I'm overanalyzing what the hell I'm saying right now as I'm reading to y'all, okay? So I understand. But your mind is strong. Your mind is powerful. It's a great asset. but it can be dark and it can be destructive. This is why we are always being encouraged to try to stay optimistic. We're always being encouraged to speak our truth, to stand in our integrity, to not hold these things in, because we'll constantly keep replaying it over and over and over and over and over again in our minds. Okay, and that is not the thing that you want, because what it ends up doing, it ends up paralyzing you. It causes confusion. It causes discomfort and all. Okay, and it says here in the book, as you enter into this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you have been taught and learned, to question what you once held to be true. This is about disengaging from habitual mental patterns. By doing that, you will begin to observe your thoughts rather than be swept up in them. Okay, don't worry, because soon you will begin to experience yourself as this peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Okay, so will the mind go through the motions? Yes. However, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time. It's going to take one step at a time. So if you felt like today was one of those days where you just was in a state of confusion and your mind was like, what the fuck? I don't know, right? It takes one step at a time, but just keep facing it. And even when I keep looking at the dark angel, keep embracing yourself, embracing your shadows. Love on you. It's a part of you. It's all good. Okay? But as long as you're constantly facing it and being a light to the world, you're good. All right, y'all. So, hopefully that helped y'all just a little bit. Look, just a little bit. Hopefully I had some kind of jewels for y'all guys today. But however, I will catch back up with y'all next Sunday for the next edition of the Lightworkers Corner. All right, y'all. Peace.